after an incident at a local elementary school. The mother's post about this online has since gone viral. Meanwhile, the school district is saying the students were, quote, horseplaying. Our Alexis Wainwright spoke with those parents exclusively and shares their story tonight. Alexis?
Well, Simone, I spoke with the parents who say they're angry, hurt, and confused, but they're also thankful that their son is still here. And tonight they're calling for transparency and answers from the Charles County Public School District.
If you look at my son, he has marks under his eyes, like blood vessels.
He still has bruises on his neck from being choked.
It's hard to hide emotion as these two parents who don't want to be identified talk about their son. They're hoping for answers after they say their son was hung by a fourth grade student in the boys' bathroom Friday.
He's traumatized. It's going to take time. This is not something that he's going to get over just overnight.
Paperwork from the hospital lists one of his injuries as a neck contusion, which is caused by blunt trauma to the neck. The 7-year-old is a second grader at C. Paul Barnhart Elementary School in Waldorf. Charles County Public Schools says they're aware of the incident and sent a statement saying, in part, 2 of our students were reportedly horseplaying in a school bathroom when one student's jacket got caught on a stall door hook. The student was not able to free themselves, and the other student involved was also not able to help them.
It doesn't make sense to me. If you're horseplaying, how do you get caught on a hook? We need answers. I want answers, and we won't stop until we get answers.
And now the parents say they're sharing their side of the story in hopes of preventing this from happening to anyone else.
My son did tell me that when they were in the bathroom, he said that the little boy told him, I'm going to show you how I did people back in the day. That's why I feel like it's bullying, because it's no telling how many other kids this has happened to.
And they want the school district to step up.
I want to see a policy in place. I would like to see at least hallway monitors. I want to know why is a 4th grader in the same hallway or the same bathroom as a 2nd grader. Most schools have them divided. I feel like this is very unacceptable.
These are all our children, and they are the future. So we need to protect them. Like, we're sending our kids to schools every day thinking that they are safe.
And the 7-year-old has since been released from the hospital and is still recovering. His parents tell me they won't be returning back to school, but they hope to hear more updates from the district soon. Simone.
All right, Alexis, 7 years old. Hard to wrap your mind around this.
Well, I feel hurt. I'm traumatized just as well as my son. I can't sleep. I'm not eating. Like, when I close my eyes, I think about my son being up on a hook.
Those emotional words from a mother after her son was rushed from a Charles County elementary school to the hospital. The school system initially saying that incident was the result of, quote, horseplay. But the child's mother believes another child hanged him by the neck, choking him. Well, tonight, 7 News' Liana Golden is hearing from the child's concerned parents and joins us now live in Waldorf. Liana, what is that mother telling you?
Yeah, Carl, I spoke directly with the parents of a 2nd grader here at Barnhart Elementary School who tell me their son was allegedly hung in the school bathroom by a 4th grader. Now, this happened on Friday, and fortunately, that boy is alive tonight. But the story we are hearing from these concerned parents and from Charles County Public Schools released on Friday in the hours after this incident, they are 2 very different stories.
Me and the dad was actually both at work.
On Friday afternoon, when these Barnhart Elementary School parents, choosing to remain anonymous, got the call every parent fears. Their 7-year-old son was being rushed to the hospital.
All they said was that he was choking, so we're thinking that, he was at lunch and he's choking off of food.
Until they spoke with the principal who rode with the child in the ambulance. She told them allegedly he had been found on a hook in the school bathroom.
She said before she got him down, he was foaming out the mouth, unconscious. She told me that they were in the bathroom playing, and my son jumped up, and his jacket got caught on the hook in the stall. That doesn't make sense to me. A hook is 5 feet tall. My son is only 3 feet, like 3 feet 8. And she even told me, I was like, horseplaying. She said, yeah, I don't believe it either. So my thing is, if you don't believe it, why would you put that narrative out that it's horseplaying?
The superintendent's statement released Sunday afternoon said, quote, on Friday afternoon before dismissal, the school resource officer for Barnhart started the police investigation and filed a preliminary report. The statement released on Friday versus the one released today, Sunday, is quite different. She said then it was alleged horseplay, but today, Sunday, is saying it's an official investigation. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like the only reason that they're saying that is because my voice is being heard. I want everyone in the world to know that this was no horse playing. I want my child's voice to be heard. I want to be my child's biggest advocate.
Her post went viral on Instagram with more than 500,000 likes and 26,000 comments.
I feel like the school should have did so much better when it came down to my child's safety.
She says her child has no prior history of being bullied. She doesn't plan to stop advocating for him until she gets answers. Why would anyone do this to him?
That's what I want to know. I want to know the other child's side of the story. I want to know what made you want to do this to my child. I want the parents also, because since he's a minor, I want someone to be held accountable for what happened to my child. I don't want, because he's a minor, I don't want that to be an excuse, because my child almost lost his life, and that's not good enough.
CCPS says that any student who violates code of conduct will face consequences and that this is an ongoing investigation. These parents tell me that they will be taking their son, who is at home recovering with bruises on his face and neck, out of this school.